What is up, my swordsmen and shield maidens? Today I have a super exciting, hyped, and special update video for you guys. I met an awesome YouTuber by the name of U-Turn Crobat. His channel link will be in the description below. He makes awesome, incredible Pokemon content, so go check him out. And thanks to him, I've met a community of PokeTubers, which is phenomenal, and I've always wanted to have a bunch of PokeTubers I could talk to and work on projects with, so that's exciting in itself. But he also invited me to join and introduced me to a Pokemon competitive Wi-Fi battling league called the PGL, the Pokemon Global League. Now, you guys probably know, or maybe you didn't know, but I've always wanted to be a part of one of these ever since I heard about the GBA, which is the Global Battle Association. If you guys don't know about that, it's essentially the same thing here. You draft Pokemon. We drafted a level 11 Pokemon total, and then you have a schedule of opponents that you face who also drafted Pokemon. You try and become the champion and that kind of stuff. So it's really fun, really cool. Now, I was asked to be a part of it. Unfortunately, U-Turn isn't going to be this season, and I was really looking forward to it since he introduced me to it. But I'm really looking forward to this. We've gone ahead and drafted our teams the other night, and I'm going to be going over who we got on our team this year. But first things first, I got to show off our team logo. So swooping in is the Brave Birds, our mascot being Talonflame. We are the Atlanta Brave Birds, clearly named after the Atlanta Braves, because I'm going to be moving down to Georgia, as you guys know, so I wanted to go with a Georgia team, and I thought the Brave Birds was a perfect fit. So, awesome logo art made by Super Gassy. His channel will be down below as well. Thank you so much for making it. It seriously is super cool art. I think he made all of the arts for the PGL this year, which, by the way, the PGL links to the Twitter, YouTube, and website. I recommend you guys go check out all of those links, especially the website, because if you want to catch up on who everybody drafted and all the other teams and stuff, it's a perfect place to do it, so go check that out as well. It's going to be fun, guys. This is going to be so hype. I've wanted to do something like this for a really long time. The only thing is I'm a little nervous because if you go check out all the other YouTubers' channels who are doing this, which, by the way, it's eight teams in this league so far this season, is 8 teams. So if you go check out all of their channels, they are a lot more experienced than I am in Pokemon battling. I would say, about a total of 7 to 8 Wi-Fi battles total that I've ever done, even like not on YouTube, like total Wi-Fi battles. I have like 8. So these guys post like regular Wi-Fi battles, like 3 a week or even 1 a day. So they're a lot more skilled than I am, but that doesn't mean that I've lost hope or like don't have determination to win, because you guys know when I'm determined for something, I go all in. So yeah, guys, it's going to be fun. This is going to be fun. So I'm going to dip into our who we drafted for this season. If you guys have any questions regarding the PGL and all that stuff, go ahead and leave it down below. I'd be happy to answer it. I know it's out of the blue. I only got invited to it like last week, so yeah, I know it's out of the blue, guys. It was out of the blue for me, and I apologize for not keeping you guys super in the loop on it. But yeah, so I'm gonna go into it now. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave it down below, and I'd be happy to answer them, as well as check out the website, because I'm sure a lot of your questions will be answered on there as well. So here we go. Our first draft pick. Now we had to pick an Uber, a Mega, 4 OU, 2 UU, 2 RU, and 1 NU and below. We were allowed to exchange. Let's say I wanted I had an OU pick left. We were allowed to go down a tier and pick a UU as our OU, and UU and down, etc., etc. So our first pick. Now, Ubers. We didn't get to choose from every Uber, just certain Ubers. I think there was like 8 Ubers possible or something like that. So my initial choice I wanted was Aegislash. We got 2nd round draft pick, which was incredible. So I was like, oh, we have a really good chance of getting Aegislash, because there's only one person above us. So, but unfortunately, the person above us picked Aegislash. I have 8 pages, like, or more of just drafting work, who I wanted, if somebody gets taken, who I'm gonna take and stuff, but none of them, and I mean none of them, had the possibility of Aegislash being taken. because I was like, I'm second round, I gotta get Aegislash. Like, I know people want Aegislash, but I didn't, like, I thought, like, the odds were so in my favor for getting Aegislash. So I didn't prepare for not getting Aegislash, so threw my entire thing off, all these pages of work thrown off. So, we ended up getting as our Uber Darkrai. Now, I gotta say, Darkrai, he's a little bit more frail than the other Ubers, and we're not allowed to use Dark Void, the move, which would be really big for Darkrai. I guess it's frowned upon, so we're not allowed to use Dark Void on Darkrai, but I think Darkrai will still be a very good Uber for us. He's got a variety of moves. We can definitely run some trickier stuff people aren't expecting with Darkrai. He's still powerful, he's still speedy, so I think Darkrai's not a bad choice either. Some people were kind of like, Darkrai, that's kind of a little bit of a strange pick, in my opinion, but I went Darkrai, and I think he'll have a good spot on the team. Next up, I picked my Mega Pokemon, which was Mega Venusaur. So Yggdrasil will be coming to the team. I'm so excited. I wanted a really strong wall, and I feel like Yggdrasil or Mega Venusaur is the perfect wall because he's got that thick fat, which means he's not weak to ice or fire anymore, which is phenomenal, leaving him with, I think, just one weakness. I'm not positive off the top of my head, but I think that's just one weakness, which is flying. So it's like he's just an amazing wall, and I was like, you know what, I wouldn't mind my Mega being a wall. So I snagged up Mega Yggdrasil. Mega Yggdrasil. By the way, guys, I do have some nicknames for the team, but there's a few Pokemon you'll notice I don't have nicknames for or I'm not in love with, so if you want to leave nickname suggestions for team members, go ahead and do it down below. That would be awesome. So next up, after I picked Mega Venusaur, I went for Rotom Wash. Now, I was worried that it might get scooped up, so I picked it third round. Because I felt like it would do a lot of good stuff for us, including it's got it's got the Switch Initiative being, you know, not U-turn, Volt Switch. It's got that water, you know, Hydro Pump. It's Levitate. It's got all this good stuff going for it. It really does. Rotom Wash is a crazy good Mon, which is why he's in OU. We could run him defensively. We can run him offensively. You know, all this stuff. I think he's going to be a really good fit into the team. He's also in a 2-year contract. So the first two UU Pokemon the first two OU Pokemon, the first UU, the first NU, all get 2-year contracts, which means those Pokemon are on our team for next year, no matter what. Unless we trade them, then that new Pokemon gets the 2-year contract. So our 2-year contract for OU, or one of the two, is Rotom Wash, which is amazing. That means we get Rotom Wash next year as well, and people can't snag that from us. I'm really hyped about that choice right there. I really think that Rotom Wash was an amazing choice. So, after Rotom Wash, I went ahead and which, by the way, his nickname is Chores. He's going to be called Chores, so I have a nickname for him already. Our next pick was Victini. Now, Victini, he hits hard. He's a hard hitter. He can be choice banded and just wreck face. He's got crazy high base attack moves, like what, V-Create, I want to say. I don't know, he's got a lot of good moves. He doesn't have too much variety in his move sets, but I think he's going to be a super hard hitter anyways, and I think he's pretty versatile with base 100 stats all around. He's going to be a fantastic Mon. I do not have a nickname for him yet, so if you want to leave one down below, I'd be interested in hearing what you guys have to say. Our next pick, which, by the way, Victini is also a 2-year contract. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Victini is a 2-year contract, so that's really hype as well. Now, the next pick I went with, I skipped my other 2 OU because I had a feeling that they wouldn't be taken, as well as I was still kind of playing around with some team ideas since the Aegislash was what I focused my entire team around, and we didn't get it. I was still on the fly working on some stuff. So my next pick, unfortunately, be honest with you guys, I didn't know about the 2-year contracts until after I'd picked all of my Pokemon. So I didn't plan accordingly for that. But I picked up a Mon that I'm iffy on. Now, he could definitely do some work. He hits hard as a truck. He's got Sturdy, which is like a built-in Focus Sash. So I'm not sad about this choice. It's just I've had times where I've used this Mon before and he hasn't really come through, so I'm iffy about the 2-year contract on him. But we picked up Banjo, the Donphan, and I think he does have a good chance of doing some stuff for us because he gets the priority Ice Shard, he gets Stab Earthquake, which is just phenomenal, he gets Rapid Spin, he can set up Stealth Rocks, I think he even gets a knockoff, so he has a lot of versatility. It's just he needs to prove himself. And I think that he could, if used right, he could be a really good choice for our UU slot, as well as our 2-year contract. So we'll wait and see, but I think Banjo could be a good choice. You guys let me know what you think about that one down below. Next up, I went and I grabbed, let's see, I went and I grabbed Escavalier. Now, Escavalier was one of my 2 RU Mons. I picked Escavalier because I wanted another tank Mon, and Scizor had already been taken, because Scizor, I was thinking Scizor is the same typing, which I think the Steel and Bug type really works well with the other Mons we had chose so far, so I went for Escavalier after Scizor was already taken to be a all-around tank, as well as he hits super freaking hard. He only has one weakness, but it's a 4 times weakness, being fire. But he gets knockoff. He gets, I think he gets the ability to set up, which I'm not sure if I'll do, but we'll play around with it. He might even get U-turn. I'm not positive. I have to look up all these movesets again, but I think he's going to be a good Mon. He gets Mega Horn, 130 base attack, I think, right there. Wow, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's 130 power attack, being Mega Horn. So he gets some power. He definitely gets some power, and I think that he's going to be a good choice. He is our RU 2-year contract. So we have him for 2 years. So I'm hyped about that one. I think he's a good choice. Some other people didn't really get it, but I think he's good. So now, next up, I went back to UU, and I scooped up Mienshao. Now, I wanted more priority on my team. So, knockoff Mienshao I felt like was a good choice, as well as, or not knockoff, wow, sorry about that, fake out, did I say fake out? I don't even know. Fake out Mienshao, who can also have knockoff. Again, we have a lot of knockoff users, kind of redundant, but we also get the fighting type, which is going to be big for us, to resist rocks, because we have some mons that are kind of weak to rocks, or at least what we did when I was planning my team, so I grabbed Mienshao. I definitely think there's some stuff we can do with him, but to be honest, I kind of picked this very similar to Mienshao as another Pokemon of mine. So we kind of have a redundant Mon on our team, depending on which one we use more or less. But yeah, so the Pokemon after Mienshao, who does not have a nickname, so feel free to nickname him, was Ambipom. Now, Ambipom does the exact same thing as Mienshao. In my opinion, he is knockoff. He has fake out, pretty much the same thing. So kind of redundant Mon, but I grabbed him anyways. I kind of was losing steam by the end of the draft, and kind of was like, I don't know, who to pick. And you guys know I'm not the best competitive battler building teams and stuff. So I went with Ambipom. He's good. He's definitely a good Mon. He's fast and everything. He hits hard. It's just he's very similar to Mienshao. The only difference is his typing. So hopefully it proves to be a good choice, but it's yet to be seen. I think it'll still work. But after Ambipom, I actually scooped up Latios as my other OU Mon. Latios was still there. The dragon typing was really nice. I didn't have a dragon yet. I felt like he was super speedy, 110 speed, I think. It's pretty good. I think that's the fastest dragon type in the game. I'm not positive. Don't quote me on that. But I think it's the fastest dragon type, so I would outspeed other dragons, which, if I'm correct on this, we have division rivals already assigned, and mine is the New York Clinks, and they have about 4 dragon types on their team. So our outspeeding and hitting the other dragon with a dragon type move could be really big for our team. Plus Latios is he's just amazing. So he's got Levitate, he can set up Tailwinds, he can defog, and I needed a defogger because we only have 1 rapid spinner so far, and I was like, I need defog, so grab Latios. He seems versatile, he seems like a hard hitter, he seems fast, so I'm very confident with that pick. I like that one a lot. Next up, I went with, Latios also nicknameless, so go ahead, leave that down below. After that, I went with, let's see. All right, so after Latios. I picked Meowstic. Don't ask me why, because I have no clue. Unfortunately, we only get one Meowstic. We can't get the male and female. We had to choose one, so we're going with the male Meowstic, who has Prankster. I feel like Prankster is just a little more useful competitively, although I kind of wish we got both, because that could have been really versatile for us, but unfortunately, we only got one. We picked Meowstic just because I was kind of being rushed at this point, because I was taking my time trying to figure out which one I really wanted for our NU pick. So I kind of, I rushed it, and I just went with Meowstic. He can do some stuff. He's kind of a tricky mon. He could definitely change up the battle flow. His name's going to be Shadow on the team. I'm going to have to wait and see how he performs this season. Hopefully he'll come through. If you guys have move set suggestions for Meowstic, I'd appreciate, because I've never used one before. Just like a lot of these mods I haven't used before, but especially Meowstic, because I've never even seen him used. So let me know what's a good thing to run on him. I'd really appreciate that. So that was our NU pick. After that, we picked up, let's see, we picked up our final OU mon. I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody, which was Aerodactyl. Now, Aerodactyl is technically a UU mon, but I picked him as my OU mon because I felt like he would fit a particular role pretty well. He's got 130 base speed, I believe, which outspeeds Talonflame, which our division rival has, and he's a perfect check to it with the rock typing. So I felt like he would be perfect for that. He also can set up Stealth Rocks. He can also defog, I believe, and Tailwind. So we have 2 Tailwind users, which is perfect. I really think that he will be a good asset to the team, outspeeding everything left and right. Plus, he's got some sneaky moves that we can always bring up to battles if we have to. And I believe Aerodactyl's name is going to be Kazooie, but if you can think of a better one, let me know. So we got Banjo and we get Kazooie. I think that's going to wrap up our draft for everybody that we picked. The only thing I want to add is that Escavalier's nickname, if it fits, is going to be Von Lichtenstein from A Knight's Tale. I love that movie. It's about jousting, so it's the perfect name. If Von Lichtenstein doesn't fit, I'm going to name him Ledger. It's already been decided, so there you go. I just want to let you guys know all of this stuff. So, guys, that's the draft. Let me know how you think I did, if I made some flaws, what flaws I have. I know I have quite a few weaknesses to Ghost, but I also do have 1 immunity and Ambipom. So let me know what you think about our team, the Atlanta Brave Birds, and if you are hyped for this first season ever of the PGL, go ahead and shield bash that like button for me down below. I would really appreciate it, guys. Show your Atlanta support. We're gonna rock. We're gonna rock this season, guys. I hope to see you all then. Till then, stay frosty and push out.